What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing more Session. Today I'm going to tell you, is it worth it? Is it worth your money? Should you pick it up? And how I feel personally about the game. Let's get into it. Right, straight away, let's jump into it. Let's get into some cons. Ooh. If you're new to the skateboarding games, like you've never played Tony Hawk, you never played Skate, you never played Skater XL, you are going to hate this game. And I don't mean that lightly. You are not going to understand why everything's so hard. You're not going to understand why I can't do a straight ollie. Like, it's going to be so difficult for you because really high learning curve for a game. And what I mean by that is, if you don't have the idea of playing a skateboarding game, you've never skateboarded in real life, you just won't get it. And I think that's what's really going to put people off playing this game. Like, the learning curve is so high. Like, if you're new to the game, you're gonna struggle to like even do like the most simplest of tricks. Like, you're gonna struggle with an ollie, you're gonna struggle with a kickflip, you're gonna struggle with why can't I tail slide, why can't I do this? In a sense, that is skateboarding in real life. You're gonna struggle with an ollie at some point, you're gonna struggle with a kickflip at some point. That's just how it is. For you to really get into this game, you really need to mess with the settings on opening. So basically, you won't get this game, and out of the box, you won't love it. You know what I'm saying? I've had this game for I'd say 3 or 4 years now. I had it on early access. I would refuse to play this game straight out because I just didn't understand why everything was so difficult. I couldn't understand half the options you had to like change, you know what I'm saying? So that was probably one of the big reasons for Skater XL not having like a stats menu in the game. It's just because it's probably really overwhelming to someone who doesn't really know what's going on and doesn't really know what they're supposed to be changing, what this thing does, what that thing does, you know. That's going to be a big turnoff for some people. Some people are going to get into the game, they're going to see how it feels, see how the camera is, see how this looks, and be like, this is terrible, I don't like this. And I was 100% one of them people. I really didn't get it at the start. I didn't like the camera, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. But once you change all that and once you find your groove of what you like and what works for you, this game is a game changer. You're gonna really love it. I'm telling you now. I was a heavy Skater XL player. The past 2 or 3 days playing this game, I've probably changed my stance on this. Once you get the idea of how to do things and how to kind of like fix up your stats and make everything a lot better for yourself, you're gonna fall in love with this game. I guarantee it. You're gonna love it. You won't want to play anything else. It just feels right, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you get the idea for how to do a flip trick, how to do a tray flip, how to do, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be insane for you. You're gonna love it. One thing that you're just kind of noticing now, there's a day and night cycle, so that's a plus for me. You're gonna really like it. Look, lights just popped on there. That's super cool. Makes the game feel like it's alive. Makes you feel like you're not just in a sandbox. I really like it. Now, animation-wise, it looks great. I think tricks, like, you got a nice varial flip there. It looks great. I will say some still do kind of look clunky. Like, as in there, I missed the pop and I kind of just did it on flat ground. Tray flips look great. The one thing that really changed this game for me and made me want to play it was changing the camera to having it like more close up to you, because it gives the skateboard, like, it makes it more front and center. It makes you kind of like, right, I need to hit this ledge at this point. It gives you a better like point of interest. I get people who would want to see the far camera because like you need to see what's in front of you, blah blah blah, that. But just the way this game is, I feel like if you have the near camera, you know when and where to pop. So it just makes everything a lot easier. It really helped out for me. It really made the game way better for me. Let's go. Another thing that I changed, automatic reverts. So I used to have the revert thing on where you double tap the triggers to do a revert. Turn that off straight away. One of the worst features. I hated it. I didn't know you could turn it off. Figured it out, you could turn it off, and I put on automatic revert. If you guys are used to playing Skater XL and you kind of like under rotate a trick, you can like power slide it out. Yeah, you can do that in this game as well. It's really cool. I think it's made the game a game changer for me. So it sometimes will do for you automatically. If it thinks you're gonna bail, it will like revert you out, or you can kind of do it on your own. You can kind of do it yourself. So like when you land a trick, you can like pull the analog sticks left or right. So like as in it'll revert you around in your trick. That was a big game changer for me because I felt really annoyed about falling on random tricks, and that's just me because I don't like to be upset when I play a skateboarding game. You know, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to like kill some time. I get people who would want it to be like Uber Simulator. Like if you just land wrong a little bit, you want to fall off because you want it to be as realistic as possible. Personal preference. That's all it is. Next I'm gonna get into sound design, and I think it's unreal. It's the best sounding skateboarding game I've ever played by far. Better than Skate, better than Skater XL. Everything has a sound to it. You want to jump onto a ledge and say, I don't know how I'm going to show this, but crusty ledge, sounds like a crusty ledge. It like literally, some ledges have different sounds. If it's a more smooth ledge with wax on it, it will sound more smooth. If it's crusted out with chips in it, you'll hear the clink, 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 you'll hear the chunks taken out of the ledge. It's great. You land tail first, then you go into your trucks. Say you're turning in your grind, and you'll hear everything. There you go, tail slide on that, sounded great. Landing tricks, sounds good. The flick on the tricks, sounds unreal. No complaints with the sound design, it sounds great. They rehauled it after the alpha. Honestly, great. I love it. Big plus from me. Now, map-wise, places to skate, which is what everybody wants. Skater XL had nothing to skate in it. That was one of the big gripes with it. They released the game. There's nowhere to skate after the 4 maps you had. Basically, you got so many places to skate. I've had to skate for 2 or 3 days. I haven't explored anything. It's big. One of the things that was kind of a bit redundant to me, I know it gives it a bit more, the city's alive type shit, but they have bus networks, but you don't really, you can fast travel everywhere, so I don't get the need for the bus. Like, you're not going to go to the bus and then travel somewhere where you can just open up your pause menu and go straight to the place. You know what I mean? It's a bit redundant to me, but I like it. So you got the New York City network, you got the Philadelphia network, which I haven't explored at all, and then you got San Francisco. To me, right now, what I've played and what I've seen, San Francisco is probably the best map, just in terms of like being able to flow around, hit spots, hit this, hit famous spots. It takes the cake for me so far. Even that's super sick. So when I hit that tail slide there, I'm still on the tail slide. I hit tail slide and there's a crack in the ledge, and I stopped when I hit the crack. Uber realistic. I love it. It's little touches like that make the game what it is, because you're never gonna have a perfect ledge. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. It's something small, but I think it's cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. Game's got famous spots in it. It's sick. Sick. Along with that, you have the replay editor, which I think is insane. Probably one of the best parts of this game. I really liked it in the alpha. I always thought it was a lot better than Skater XL. So you can do whatever you want in this game. Change the camera angle, change whatever, and it's one click away. So if you're on I have a PS4 controller here. If you press the share button after you land a trick, it will instantly go into the replay editor, which is class. Because say you land something, you're hyped, and you're like, oh, I want to see that back. You just press one button, you're straight into the replay editor. Big plus from me. So yeah, you can like mess around with this, do whatever. Have it on fisheye, like a VX kind of shit. Super cool, I love it. Oh, a little bit of a clip there, but that was kind of cool. Another thing was, do you have things to do? A lot of people's complaints with Skater XL was they released the game with like a few challenges and then there's nothing else to do. I can tell you now, this game has plenty to do. You've got historical challenges, which means you go to a famous spot, do a trick that's been done in real life, you get some XP, you get some points, you can go to the skate shop, buy some boards, buy some trucks, buy some wheels. You also kind of have like a story mode. I haven't really got that far into it, but it seems like there's missions. If you click the left stick on your analog, right there, it'll give you like the mission rundown of what's your next mission. I haven't really got too far into that, but there's a lot of things you can do in this. You're not gonna be bored by any chance. It's not gonna fizzle out. Let's see. There you go. Historical challenge, Vic's awesome challenge. Got $100 for it. It's got a little challenge. Like it gives you like a game feel. It doesn't feel like you're in a sandbox where you've got nothing to do. You've got plenty to do, plenty to explore. Now, let's get into it. My verdict. Is session worth the money? Where I'm from, it's €49, which is basically €50. I'm not too sure where it is in America, but it's €49 for me. So I got this on early access, so I have a bit of a different opinion on the game as someone who would buy it for $50. Is the game to me worth the money? For instance, if you paid €40 or $40 for Skater XL, this is gonna blow your expectations out of the water. Like, there's so much more to do, there's so much more things to explore, more things to get done, more of a learning curve. Like, you're gonna have endless amounts of time and effort and fun to be put into this game. So coming from like an early access point of view, the game is met my expectations. I guess if you spent €50 on it or $50, your expectations might be a bit higher. There is some parts of the game that aren't really finished. They are still kind of like in experimental modes, I guess. But Creature Studios and Nacon, their whole thing behind this is the game is going to continually be updated. It's going to be supported for a good while. So I would 100%. If you like skateboarding and you have fun with skateboarding games and you're into the culture and stuff like that, and you're into like the trial and error of doing like simple tricks and getting the gratitude of landing them tricks, you're gonna love this game. An everyday Joe buying this game, it's a tough one. Like it's hard because you have to change so much out of the box to get any kind of fun out of the game. Like I didn't like it. I like skateboarding. I like the whole, I get the culture, I get everything behind it. It took me playing the full game for a few days to actually like enjoy playing the game, if that makes any sense. Like, it took me a while. Like, if if you have no idea of how to do anything, you get into this game like, oh, skateboarding game, I'm gonna pick it up. Like, you might play this and be like, this is the worst game I've ever played, because you won't get it straight away. You won't think of changing this, you won't think of changing that. And I think that's really where this game might die, or where it lives on. If you can keep the attention of like the casual gamer, like kind of tell them before you go in, customize your stats, get used to doing this, get used to doing that, I think you'll keep the attention. It's just, I hope people actually continue to buy it and continue to play, because really, I was a diehard Skater XL. Like, I think Skater XL is better than this game, blah blah blah. Session's clunky, it's too hard, blah blah. Believe me, I am the #1 hater for this game a week ago. After playing this for 3 days, I'm like fully converted. I think this game is so much better. I think once you get the idea behind it, you sort out your settings, a far better game. It makes more sense. There's more things to do. Like, it's one of them where it's like, it just has a learning curve. It's a difficult one, but once you do it, you'll feel fulfilled. And I think if you give the game a chance, you will definitely think this game is worth your money. And look, to me, just pick up the game, support the guys, so they can make more cool shit like this in the future. We gotta support skateboarding games, support skateboarding simulators. It's worth the money. Go pick it up. It's on Steam, it's on PS4, it's on PS5, it's on every platform. Go check it out. It's well worth your money. Yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video and you like my content, why not hit the subscribe button if you're new around here? Please hit the like button. It really helps me out. It really gets my videos out there to new people. And why not hit the notification bell if you really want to see all my videos? I really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.